I will introduce the operation of facial HIFU. After cleaning the face, we need to use normal saline to disinfect the face and neck. Then we start to draw lines to mark the area we need to do the treatment. The thumb put on the eyebrow, the index finger next to the nose, then draw the first line downward. Then we need to find the most prominent place of the cheekbone and make a mark. Then we connect the line to the top of the ear. There are many blood capillaries in front of the ear which couldn't do the treatment, so we need to draw a line. The distance is about 1 finger. Then we take out a cartridge. Then this line aligns at our first line. Then make a mark at the other line. The same way we align at the line and make a mark. Then we could see the line in front of the ear is coincident with this line. Then we connect these two lines downward. Then make a mark on the middle of the jaw. Then draw a line along the lower jawbone. Now we will draw on the lower jaw. First, need to find the sunk area of the lower jaw. Then draw a line to the back of the ear. Then connect each line to the line on the lower jaw. Then we finished the marking of the lower jaw. Now we show the marking on forehead. First, we need to connect this line under the eyes. Then mark the temple of the client, because the temple area couldn't do the treatment. Then draw a line about 2 fingers distance. We could see it's nearly at the end of the eyebrow. Then in the same way, use 2 fingers to draw lines one by one. The last line is almost at the beginning of the eyebrow. Then we need to mark the area where we couldn't do the treatment. First is the temple and the hairline, just about 1 finger distance. These are forbidden to do the treatment. Besides that, we could see there are some blue veins. That also couldn't do the treatment. We need to mark them out. That's marking of the right side of the face. In the same way, we draw the lines on the left side of the face. Pay attention that the middle of the face is forbidden to do the treatment, including the middle of lower jaw, middle of jaw, nose, and the middle of the forehead. Now we start to do the treatment after the marking. We could see there are 3 cartridges. One is 4.5, the other is 3, and the third one is 1.5. First, we need to use the normal saline to disinfect the cartridge. Pay attention not to touch this place. Then we apply some gel on the cartridge. And also we need to apply gel on the customer's face. Then we press the face picture to enter the facial treatment. We could see the length is 25 and we need to adjust the energy from 0.4 for female, and for male we adjust from 0.6. We could see the upper left corner is 4.5. That means it could recognize the cartridge automatically. The length is accounting for how many shootings. And now we press ready to start treatment. And we could see the light is on. The 4.5 cartridge could only do the lower jaw and face treatment. We put it at the area and press the button to start working. It will stop automatically after several seconds, and we move 1/3 to do the second shooting. After the 4.5 cartridge finished, we press stop and turn back. Then we should change the cartridge. Just take it out and put the other cartridge in it. This 3mm cartridge could only do the lower jaw, the face, and the forehead. After the treatment for the 3mm cartridge, we need to change the 1.5mm cartridge. Which could do the lower jaw, the face, forehead, and also the area around eyes. We should ask the customer to open her eyes when do the treatment around the eyes. we use the finger to hip up the muscle and then start shooting carefully. When do the outer corner of eyes, we need to lift the muscle up and then start shooting. That's the whole opposition of the facial HIFU treatment. Now I will introduce the methods and attentions after the treatment. First, we need to apply mask every day in 1 week and pay attention to sun protection. Don't shower with hot water or take a bath in hot spring, and also couldn't have a sauna. People those who have injected the hyaluronic acid and have catgut embedding therapy within 1 year are forbidden to do the treatment. Pregnant women, lactating women, and menstrual period women is forbidden to do the treatment. Next, I will introduce the opposition of the vaginal HIFU. First, we need to prepare these products: disposable bed sheet, normal saline, alcohol or iodine tincture, condom and alcohol wipes, the gel and cotton swab, and the tweezers. Before the treatment, we need to disinfect. Use the medical alcohol or the iodine tincture to disinfect. Then we use the cotton ball to disinfect the vulva after cleansing. Pay attention that the disinfect need at least 3 times. And then we should disinfect the airbag, which is used for detection. And then we should put a condom on it. And then insert it to the vaginal carefully. Then start to detection the slugless. Totally, we need to detection 3 times. After the first detection, let the customer to relax for 6 seconds and then start the second detection. And also relax for 6 seconds for the third detection. And then take the average of the 3 detections for the slugless. Then we start to do the treatment after the detection. We could see the 2 cartridges for vaginal HIFU. The first is 4.5 mm and the second is 3 mm. We also do the treatment from the 4.5 mm cartridge. Now we connect this 4.5 cartridge to the handle first. The machine could recognize the cartridge automatically. And also we need to disinfect the cartridge. Use the normal saline. We should disinfect at least 3 times. And also put some gel on the conductive area. After that, we need to put a condom on each carefully. And use the cotton swab to soothe the gel area. We could see The upper left corner is 350 degrees. That means each rotate for a circle is 350 degrees. We only need to change the second item from 10 degrees. If it's not so slackly, we could adjust from 15 degrees or 20 degrees. The length is 25 mm. That's a standard. We don't need to adjust. About the pitch, we could adjust from 1.5. The power we also adjust from 0.4, and according to the customer's view to increase the energy. However, as the Kelly field is low in Virgilo, we need to pay attention that the energy should not adjust more than 1.2. After the parameters are set, we could start working. Just press ready, and we could see the handle will rotate automatically. And when the light is on, we could start the treatment. And we insert it to the vaginal. Then we press the start on the screen, and also press the button on the handle. It will work automatically. After one shooting, it will rotate automatically. And then we start the second shooting. Just in this way to do the treatment. And after it rotates for a circle, we need to put the handle out. For 25 mm, we could see the scale mark on the cartridge. Just pull out for 25 mm and do the next circle treatment. When the second circle is finished, we use the same way to pull the handle out and do the next circle treatment. When do the last circle treatment, if we pull out the handle and could see the black conductive area, we need to push it in until we couldn't see it, and then start the treatment. When we finish the treatment of 4.5 cartridge, we need to change the 3 mm cartridge to do the next treatment in the same way. After all the treatment finished, we use the airbag to do the detection in the same way. We could see the slackness is improved. The woman who is suffering cervical erosion of the second degree is forbidden to do the vaginal HIFU treatment. After treatment, there are some items need to notice. First important is forbidden to have sexual life in 1 week. The pregnant woman, lactation period woman, menstrual period woman is forbidden to do the vaginal HIFU treatment. Besides that, we couldn't take a bath in the hot spring or swimming at public pool.